Hello again, my friends. Today is Sunday, so I hope you all have a very good weekend. And I just got a new idea and just finished it with app script, and I'd like to share it with you guys. So this is the case. So I'm not sure if any of you have some similar tasks in the Google Drive like this. So basically this project is armed to duplicate a folder and the subfolders and all the files in this folder. So this folder is going to be a template folder with placeholders, and the placeholders you can define in a spreadsheet. So the script, we're going to duplicate the folder and replace all the folders, replace all the placeholders in the folder name, file name, and file content. So this is the target of this project. Okay. So let me show you the folder template. So here I have a folder template. So this is a root folder for the template. I placed two placeholders here in double curly bracket. As you can see here, folder name as the first placeholder, and I have a date placeholder here. Okay, so you can define your own placeholders later in the spreadsheet, so you can define your folder template. Okay, so let's get into this folder. And so in this folder here, in the first level of the subfolder, as you can see, I have three subfolders and one doc here. And for each of these folders, I also have placeholders in the folder name. And so the first folder is for the slides. I want to do some tests for you. And the second one is for the Google Sheets. And the last one is for the Google Documents. And also have a file here in this subfolder. It's a document, okay? And also in the file name, you can see the folder. You can see the placeholders. All right. So if I go into this file, I also placed some placeholders in the body. Okay. So this is the template of this. This is a file template. So the script is going to replace all of these placeholders once you duplicate this folder. All right. So this is for the docs. Okay. And you also, so if I go to the slides, I also have a test slide with the placeholders in the file name. And also I have the placeholders on this presentation. As you can see here in the title, I put the folder name here and also have this content with some names, URL, and date. And I also have a shape. It actually is a text box with a placeholder in it. So the script, we're going to replace all of these placeholders on your presentation. Okay, and I have the slide too. So you can add more slides as you wish. So this is for the slide. And we also can do it for the sheet, Google Sheet. Okay, so let me open this for you. So for the Google spreadsheet, you can place placeholders on the sheet name and the cells. Okay, so if you draw a picture and place a placeholder on the picture, the script won't it's not handled in the script, so you only can place placeholders on this the tab name, or you can place the placeholders in a cell. Okay, here I have one cell here. Let's make a background color so we can see it later in the duplicated files. Okay, so I put 2 placeholders for both cells, and we also placed a placeholder on this tab. Okay, so this is set up here for the Google Sheet. And for the Google Doc, I placed the second level subfolder in this folder, and you should also see another file in this folder. So there's very similar stuff. So all of this we're going to be duplicated. All right. So let's close all of this template and go back to the root folder here. So this is a file. This is a script file embedded in this spreadsheet. And I only have one tab here for you to configure the placeholders. So I call this tab as app data. So don't change this app data name, and because I have a reference to this app data in the script. If you change the app name here, you need to update the code. Okay, so basically I put a comments here for you guys. So first you need to enter the ID of the folder you want to duplicate in this cell B1. Okay, so basically for any folder you'd like to make a copy of it, you go to the folder and you should be able to see the folder URL. Okay, and you should be able to find the folder ID in the URLs. Okay, after the last /, this is the ID of the folder. So basically you copy this ID and paste it here. So the folder ID is set up. And for all the placeholders which you created in the folder template, you need to put it here. And this is a value you need to you want to replace for these placeholders. Okay, so placeholder, the actual value for the placeholder. So you can add more if you like. So for this test, I only have 4 placeholders here. Okay, so let's have a very quick run here. Let's go back to the folder. So here I don't have a folder here. So the folder, the duplicated folder will be placed in the same parent folder of the target one. Okay, so if I run this function here, enter the app menu, it's called make copy and update. So basically make a copy of the folder and the files and update the content with the placeholders. Okay, so let's run this function and should get a message like this, duplicating, and let's wait maybe for about 20 seconds, I don't know. So it depends on how many files and how many folders in your folder template. Okay, so if you have a lot of files and folders in your target folder, there might be an issue because yes, we have just finished. So the time used is about 24 seconds. So if you have a lot of files, and if this is not success, because the time is too long, so we have a time have a limit for the app script to run. So there might be issue. So if you have only few files and you'd like to do a very frequently update every day or every month, this could be a very good tool for you maybe. So maybe you have reports you'd like to update. So let's check the result right now. So now I have a folder duplicated and with the placeholders replaced. So for the folder name, I called YouTube here, and this is the date today. And the folder name, date, replaced. All right. So it looks like this folder is created correctly. So let's get into it. So the first doc is also updated with the folder name and the date. So let's check the data in this file. So if you can see here the placeholder, let's open the template so you can have a good compare with it. Alright, so the template, folder name, date, folder name, YouTube, date, and hi name, hi my name, and my YouTube channel URL. So URL is placed here. Okay, nothing more. Alright, so looks like everything works fine. So let's close this one and this one. So let's check the slides. Not here. Need to go to the folders I've just created. And for the slides is here. Okay, let's open the slides. It looks like the file name is already updated. So as you can see here, the placeholders in this text box is updated, and the title updated, and this content is also updated. So let's check the page 2. So the page 2 is also updated successfully. All right. So for the last, I'd like to check the Google Sheets. I think this should also work. Alright, so as you can see here, two placeholders, cell highlighted in yellow or replaced, and the tab name is also replaced. Alright, so it looks like everything just works fine. And the final thing I'd like to check is the second level folder for the docs. So we have a top folder here, and let's check this doc. Let me check. Yes, so the data replaced successfully. So I think that's it. All the functions works fine. And maybe last thing I'd like to share is because so for the item 5 here, so I only handle 3 types of document here. So only for Google Docs and Google Sheet and Google Slides. So for now, if you go to the code, so I only handled 3 files like this. For other files, you can make a copy of it, but you cannot update the content in that file. Okay, so if you put a text file in your template folder, you can make a copy of it, but you cannot update the content of it. Okay, so if you check the code, it's called, and as you can see here, update the docs, update the sheet, update slides. And if we go to, let me go to the function here. So as you can see here, I have checked the file types. So if they are Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets, we are going to update the placeholders in the file. So if the file type is another type, we are not going to update the content for the file. All right. So this is where you can handle the other file types. So if you have another file types you need to handle, you can update the script here, so you can add more types. But for now, I think these three main file types are enough for this project. Okay, so feel free to raise some questions or leave some comments if you have, and you can check my code here. Not a lot of code, just about 100, maybe about 100 lines of code, because some of them are empty. All right, so that's all for today, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.